my darlings, it's time for another Get Ready With Me. It's Saturday morning, cosplay Saturday, and I've got to get this ready for my costume today. But I am super tired, and this is probably going to take a while. So, step one, skin prep. I've already posted a video on what that entails, so I'm gonna skip it now and we'll come back when it's done. Alright, so skin prep is done. Now I'm going to create a blank canvas. Now a lot of people, they do eye makeup and then they go in with foundation and concealer. I am old school. I like to have a good canvas to start off with, and then I build my shading and color and contouring around that. So I'm going to be going in with the MAC Studio Fix 24-Hour Concealer and the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation because it's lightweight and I need a lightweight foundation. Alright, so I've placed my concealer in all the obvious spots, under eyes, lids, little problem areas on the forehead, the nose, around the nostrils, completely over my lips and my chin. I am now going to do a blend. Alright, so I've blended all of that, and now I'm going to go in and set it with my MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. And we just put this everywhere, absolutely everywhere. I don't skimp. I would rather have more coverage and take a bit off if I need to than have less. So I'm going in all the way to the edges and hitting everywhere. Circular movements to really blend in that powder nicely. Hopefully it's going to stick to the concealer that I put on underneath. I know you're looking at my lips and going, where did they go? I've concealed them, and there's a reason for this. The reason being that the makeup look I'm doing today has very, very teeny tiny lips. So we need to keep the natural lip line covered as best as we can. All right, I'm happy with that. And I'll be moving on to the next step, which is eyebrows. Okay, I've done my eyebrows, and for that I used the MAC liner crayon in brunette. As you can see, I've not done a high arch. I've tried to keep my eyebrows kind of as low and straight as possible, and there's a reason for that, which you'll find out later. Next, I'll be doing some highlighting and contouring around my eyelids, and for that I am using the MAC Connect in Color palette. I love this palette. It's all beautiful nude tones, some lovely highlighters there. Most of it's matte, and this is great not just for your eyes, but if you want to contour your face, you can use this palette for a lot of things. So definitely one of my most recommended MAC products. So you probably can't see much, but I've put the lightest shade possible on my lids just to add a little bit of a highlight here and here, because the look we're going for today is quite smoky. I'm going to do one eye in the mirror I have, and then I'm going to attempt to do the other one here for you. Alright, so the previous palette I used with the nudes was called Unfiltered Nudes, and now I'm going in with my next MAC palette, and this one is called Hi-Fi Color, and I love it because it's incredibly pigmented. Guys, if I told you I put this brush onto the palette once and I got full coverage. So we're gonna go in with the darkest color, which is essentially a black, and all we're gonna do is find the cut crease of the eye and gently build on that. See how pigmented that is? first time round. Really got to pack it on. And once it's on, we just kind of blend it out a little. Blend it out a little. Right. I can see already that I have more there than I do here, so I'll take this up a bit. Balance them out. I might have to look at my other mirror, but I think that's pretty good. Let's just be safe and really do a nice little dab of color directly on the lid to make sure it is a nice solid smoke. I'm happy with that. Alright, so I've gone in with the same color and I've just gone under the eye, connecting the shadow from the top to around there. I'm going to do my other eye now. Okay, so I've gone in with blush. As you can see, I've taken my blush all the way around from the cheek to the temple, and we've done the same on the other side. Could probably go a little bit heavier, yeah. So let's do that. I know what you're thinking, why? Why? Because this was how ladies did blush back in the day. Maybe now you're starting to see what character I'm going to cosplay today. If not, it'll be pretty obvious soon enough. So I've gone in with my red lip liner. This is the lip look we're going. It's called the bee sting lip, and it was popularized in the 1920s during the Depression, when lipstick was scarce, so used as little as possible. I'll be adding a few more touches to this look, but for makeup right now, this is all I'm going to do. Time to figure out hair. All right, we've got the hair styled. I was hoping to do this with gel, but I couldn't find my gel, so instead I used the Kevin Murphy Easy Rider Defining Anti-Frizz Cream. It's a pomade. I love Kevin Murphy products. They're exceptionally good, they're long-lasting, and they're easy to get out of your hair. So instead of putting a nice slick gloss of gel, I just rocked a bit of pomade, and then I used some pins, and my favorite product in the whole world, the Kevin Murphy Session Spray. Guys, this will hold your hair for 24 hours. Not a strand out of place, not even during a hurricane. This stuff is the goat of hairspray, and I love it. I've got the rest of my hair in a little bun at the back. No one's really going to see that, so it doesn't matter. I do see that I have a little bit here. I have a very high hairline, so I've got a little bit of my hairline showing there. I'm going to cover that up with some of the matte nude color palette. I'm just going to go in there with the brush and fill it in, and then the look should be complete. Okay, hair done. Let's lock that baby in. I love the spray of hairspray. I love the smell of hairspray in the morning. It's the smell of victory. The final touch is our Wet n Wild Ultra Lip Gloss in shade 500. Yeah, it's standard drugstore, but it works really well. It's giving, and I'm happy. And that is my makeup look for today's cosplay. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think I could have done better. Was there a better option for styling my hair? Could I have done more on the face? This is a 1920s look, so we're keeping it simple. Things were pretty simple back in the day. But if you found this helpful or useful or just boring or didn't think it was a good look, let me know in the comments.